holes remain nearby, but the show will go on at the Knitting Factory.
We want our guests to be safe. It's our #1 priority for us as well.
Well, that Spokane nightclub and concert hall will be back in business later this week after the city decided to reinstate its entertainment license. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live at the Knitting Factory, where the short-lived suspension got police and the property owner on the same page of music. Jeff?
Nadine, it was that back and forth communication and commitment to public safety. It couldn't have come soon enough to suit the Knitting Factory's neighbors here at the Carr Lighting Center. You can see a couple of bullet holes from the recent shootings when 2 people got shot here on Monday. The police chief decided to pull the plug on Knitting Factory performances.
They start as alcohol-fueled shoving matches, but can evolve into drive-by shootings that pepper nearby businesses with gunfire. The type of music that precedes the violence is either rap or hip-hop, which brings rival gang members together under one roof. But today, the Knitting Factory's owner said he's not ready to give up on the gangster tunes.
We're looking at people's actions. We're looking at people. We're not looking at groups or genres. We're sharing information about what's happening in other markets. And what is happening in this market.
Which means the police department is going to be a lot more familiar with the Knitting Factory schedule and staff those nights accordingly.
Letting us know that an event is shutting down, that there's a large number of people that are going to be released so that we can move patrol and other police resources into the area.
Meanwhile, the concert hall may step up its screening of its guests for weapons, and performers have told police they'll ask their fans to behave after the shows.
So that we can help send messages to our attendees that we too want them to enjoy the events, but also to leave the event and act responsibly.
If nothing else, the Knitting Factory's chief operating officer knows bad behavior is bad for his business and pledges to make improvements.
We want our guests to be safe. It's our #1 priority for us as well. If our guests aren't safe, then people aren't having a good time, and showing people a good, safe time is our #1 priority here at the Knitting Factory.
Now, Mr. Marchant is headquartered out of Boise and flew up here to Spokane to meet with the mayor as well as the police chief. He seems genuinely interested, Nadine, in working with the police department, and that's really good news for nearby businesses.
I'm sure, and for the musicians too, Jeff. So what does this mean? Is the Knitting Factory out of hot water?
Well, this is more of a temporary reprieve. You know, there are about 90 people that work here at the Knitting Factory, and the police chief did not want them to be out of work and be punished for a few people's bad behavior, but certainly the police department is going to be looking for these improvements here at the Knitting Factory before moving on to other issues here in the downtown area. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.